This mysterious group of women are shutting down Beverly Hills. Their billions could buy the city, and even fellow male billionaires are bowing to their formidable wealth. But they operate in secret, and very few people know their names. The big question: who are these women? How wealthy can they possibly be, and where are they so secretive? The truth of the matter will amaze. And if you're ready to be exposed to the deepest secrets ongoing in Beverly Hills, join us as we uncover the mystery of the richest woman who secretly runs Beverly Hills. Number 10. Lisa Vanderpump. Net worth, $90 million. First, we start with a woman who commands wealth through an army of restaurants, bars, and a talent and performance few can match. Lisa Vanderpump is the definition of quiet power wrapped in elegance. A woman whose presence alone can shift the energy of an entire room. Born on September 15, 1960, London, she grew up with a natural sense of style, confidence, and ambition that would later shape her journey into one of the most recognizable and respected figures in luxury hospitality. She began early as a child actress, but now stands as an epitome of wealth and success in Beverly Hills. If you're how the money comes in, the answer is very simple. Together with her husband, Ken Todd, Lisa Vanderpump has built an impressive portfolio of more than 30 bars, restaurants, and nightlife destinations across London and Los Angeles. Her influence is felt through establishments such as Soare Restaurant and Lounge, which has become inarguable cultural landmarks, drawing celebrities, high-net-worth individuals, and tastemakers from around the world. According to reports, Lisa took the pleasure to personally design each of these locations, carefully curating them to deliver not just food or drinks, but a complete luxury experience that keeps guests coming back and spending at an elite level. And that's how the billions keep rolling in. But that isn't all there is when it comes to Lisa's wealth. Her influence expands even further through television, particularly on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and her own successful series Vanderpump Rules, where she transformed her real-life business into global entertainment. According to the reports, Lisa was paid a whopping $500,000 for every season of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills which she featured in. And to make things more impressive, platforms like Forbes and other luxury publications often recognize her as a master of branding and experiential business, highlighting her ability to turn personality into profit without ever losing authenticity. Today, Lisa Vanderpump commands an estimated net worth of $90 million, a figure that reflects decades of disciplined business decisions and a sharp instinct for what affluent audiences truly desire. Lisa's lifestyle reflects everything she has built, with her iconic Beverly Hills estate, Villa Rosa, is a symbol of refined wealth, complete with breathtaking views, lush landscaping, and interiors designed to perfection. Beyond the glamour, Lisa Vanderpump has consistently shown compassion through the Vanderpump Dog Foundation, dedicating time and resources to protecting animals and advocating for their welfare. What makes Lisa truly remarkable is that she continues to win in every space she enters, balancing business, media, and philanthropy with effortless precision. She is admired not only for her wealth, but for the way she built it, turning her vision into an empire worthy of respect. But this is just the beginning when it comes to female wealth in Beverly Hills. Number 9. Kyle Richards. Net worth, $100 million. Moving up the list, we come to another actress and entrepreneur with a difference. Kyle Richards remains one of the wealthiest residents of Beverly Hills who is pushing up the standard of wealth. Born in Hollywood in 1969, Kyle was introduced to the entertainment industry at a very young age, appearing in films and television shows while most children were still figuring out who they wanted to be. That early exposure shaped her instincts, making her a formidable force in the entertainment industry and business world. Today, Kyle Richards commands an estimated net worth of $100 million, reflecting a career built on reinvention, smart positioning, and relentless consistency. While many child stars fade into obscurity, Kyle evolved with the times. She transitioned seamlessly into reality television, becoming the central figure on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, where her presence helped shape the show into a global phenomenon. But things do not end there. Beyond television, Kyle is also a formidable entrepreneur. In 2019, she founded her fashion brand, Kyle X Shahida, which caters to a luxury audience that appreciates effortless style and sophistication. Her ventures, combined with endorsements and media appearances, generate millions annually, reinforcing her position as more than just a television personality. Kyle Richards' lifestyle also tells its own story. Alongside her husband, Mauricio Umansky, Kyle has access to some of the most exclusive real estate in Beverly Hills and beyond. From sprawling mansions with breathtaking views to luxury vacations that reflect true elite living, every aspect of her life is curated with intention. Yet what makes Kyle stand out is not just the wealth or the glamour, but the way she carries it all with authenticity. She is warm, loyal, and deeply connected to the people in her life, showing that success does not have to come at the cost of character. Kyle Richards continues to win, not by chasing attention, but by understanding exactly how to keep it, making her one of the most admired and enduring women in Beverly Hills. It's time for a remarkable woman who built her wealth through fashion. Number 8. Vera Wang net worth, $270 million. Vera Wang is that world-renowned fashion designer in Beverly Hills with the kind of wealth that will make you stop and listen. If you ever thought the wedding gowns of celebrities like Alicia Keys, Hayley Williams, Vanessa Hudgens, and Chelsea Clinton were amazing, Vera Wang stands as their award-winning designer. She is also a remarkable writer, actress, and businesswoman, commanding so much wealth that places her among the elite of Beverly Hills. To take things into perspective, she commands an estimated net worth of $270 million, making her 34th richest self-made woman in America, according to Forbes 2018. But very few people understand how she began. Born in New York City to Chinese immigrant parents, Vera was raised in a relatively average environment that valued discipline, excellence, and ambition. Her early life was not built around fashion alone. She was a competitive figure skater and a perfectionist by nature, understanding from a young age that success is never accidental. That mindset would later define every move she made. Her rise was anything but ordinary. After working as an editor at Vogue and later as a design director at Ralph Lauren, Vera made a move that changed everything. At the age of 40, she stepped away from corporate comfort and founded Vera Wang, a label that would go on to redefine bridal fashion forever. What started as a personal frustration with the lack of elegant wedding dresses quickly turned into a global empire. Vera Wang gowns became the gold standard for luxury weddings, worn by celebrities, royalty, and high society women across the world. Her brand expanded into fragrances, accessories, and ready-to-wear collections, generating millions in annual revenue and securing her place as one of the most influential designers of her time. Publications like Forbes consistently recognize her as a powerhouse in the fashion industry, a woman who turned a niche market into a billion-dollar cultural movement. Her lifestyle reflects her status, with properties in Beverly Hills, New York City, and Paris, each home designed with the same sophistication that defines her brand. From private collections of couture pieces to an inner circle that includes the world's elite, Vera lives at the intersection of art, fashion, and power. But the next woman raises the stakes. Number 7. Diana Jenkins. Net worth, $300 million. Diana Jenkins is founder of Neurobrands and a high-profile entrepreneur, despite also being an actress featuring in The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills in 2022. But there is more. Diana Jenkins is no ordinary woman. She carries a kind of presence that feels both mysterious and commanding, the type of woman whose story sounds almost unbelievable until you realize she lived every chapter of it. Born in Sarajevo, Diana fled her home country to London almost as a refugee, escaping the siege of Sarajevo. Her early life was shaped by hardship and survival, far removed from the luxury that now defines her world. She did not grow up surrounded by privilege, and that contrast is exactly what makes her rise so compelling. Intriguingly, Diana has managed to build an extraordinary empire from nothing, making her worthy to be on this list. She commands an estimated net worth of $300 million, a figure rooted in sharp business instincts and perfectly timed decisions. Her breakthrough came with the founding of Neurobrands, a wellness drink company that tapped into a growing global demand for functional beverages. Diana did not just follow a trend, she positioned herself ahead of it, and when the time was right, she sold the company in a deal worth hundreds of millions. That single move placed her firmly among elite entrepreneurs who know exactly when to build and when to exit. Her influence extends beyond business into elite social and entertainment circles, amplified by her appearance on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Unlike many who use television for visibility alone, Diana used it as a strategic platform, reinforcing her image as a woman of power, elegance, and control. But beyond that, Diana also stands strong in the entertainment industry as she is the founder and CEO of D Empire Entertainment. This happens to be a music label that has done well since inception, bringing in more money. Today, publications such as Forbes and other luxury outlets recognize figures like Diana as part of a new class of global entrepreneurs who combine resilience with refined branding. And she isn't stopping anytime soon. Diana's lifestyle reflects every level of her success. With properties spanning Beverly Hills, London, and other elite locations, she moves effortlessly between worlds of wealth and influence. Her homes are more than residences. They are statements of arrival, each one carefully curated to match her taste for elegance and exclusivity. Whether through luxury travel, high fashion, or private gatherings with influential figures, Diana lives a life that many aspire to but few can reach. But the next woman commands even more attention. Number 6. Kathy Hilton. Net worth, $350 million. Kathy Hilton moves through Beverly Hills with a level of ease that only comes from understanding power at its deepest level. She is a prominent socialite and businesswoman, standing as the most recognizable name from elite circles with a verified 9-figure fortune. She is not just part of the culture, she helped define it. Born in New York City, Kathy grew up in a world that was already close to fame and opportunity. But she did not rely on proximity alone. From an early age, she understood how to carry herself, how to build relationships, and how to position herself in rooms where influence truly mattered. Beginning as a child actress, she has quickly built a name for herself in entrepreneurship. Today, Kathy Hilton commands an estimated net worth of $350 million, a figure that reflects both legacy and personal ambition. While many recognize the Hilton name, Kathy's journey is more than inheritance. Through her marriage to Richard Hilton, she became part of one of the most powerful hospitality dynasties in the world, connected to the global empire of Hilton Hotels and Resorts. However, Kathy carved out her own identity through business ventures in fashion, fragrance, and retail, building brands that generated millions and reinforced her status as a true businesswoman. Her influence expanded even further through her appearances on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, where her personality, wit, and effortless elegance captivated audiences. Unlike many who chase attention, Kathy commands it naturally. Publications such as Forbes and other luxury platforms often highlight figures like her as symbols of enduring wealth and social influence, individuals whose presence alone carries weight in elite circles. Kathy's lifestyle is everything one would expect from Beverly Hills royalty. With access to stunning estates in Beverly Hills and beyond, her world is filled with luxury homes, private events, and an inner circle that includes some of the most powerful names in business and entertainment. Every detail of her life reflects refinement, from her fashion choices to the way she entertains and connects with those around her. She continues to win in every space she enters, not just because of her wealth, but because of the legacy she embodies and the presence she brings, making her one of the most respected and fascinating women in Beverly Hills. Number 5. Anastasia Soare. Net worth $800 million, $1 billion. At number 5 is Anastasia Soare, a woman who made billions out of something so small as shaping eyebrows. For those who don't know her, she is the kind of woman who proves that true power does not always begin with privilege, but with vision, discipline, and an unshakable belief in your craft. Born in Constanza, she grew up in a modest environment where opportunities were limited, but her ambition was not. When she moved to Los Angeles, she arrived with little more than determination and a deep understanding of beauty, unaware that she was about to change the industry forever. Her rise began with a single idea that many overlooked at the time: the belief that eyebrows could transform a person's entire face. That idea became the foundation of Anastasia Beverly Hills, the company she founded and turned into a global empire. It started as a small salon service, but quickly evolved into a billion-dollar brand. generating hundreds of millions annually through cosmetics sold in major retailers worldwide. Her golden ratio eyebrows shaping techniques became the gold standard embraced by celebrities, influencers, and makeup artists across the globe. Intriguingly, her clients include names like Naomi Campbell, Cindy Crawford, Kim Kardashian, Michelle Obama, and Oprah Winfrey. By now, it should be clear that Anastasia is one of the most successful entrepreneurs in the beauty industry, a woman who turned a niche skill into a worldwide movement. Anastasia did not follow trends, she created them, setting a new definition of beauty that continues to dominate today. Today, Anastasia Soare commands an estimated net worth of $800 million to $1 billion, placing her among the most powerful self-made women in the beauty world. Her lifestyle reflects the scale of her success, with luxurious properties in Beverly Hills and other elite enclaves, each home designed with elegance and precision. From high-end fashion to exclusive circles of influence, she lives a life that mirrors the empire she built, refined, powerful, and intentional. Today, she stands as an inspiration to many, showcasing how much can be built from nothing. Before we continue, here's a quick one. If you're enjoying the video and want access to exclusive content and member-only perks, feel free to become a member of the channel using the Join button below. Channel members get some cool benefits, and it also helps support the channel so we can keep making more videos like this. Alright, let's get back to the video. Number 4. Nina Ali net worth, $1 billion. Nina Ali represents a new era of wealth, the kind that blends luxury, intelligence, and global influence into one powerful identity. She commands an estimated net worth of around $1 billion, placing her firmly in the league of modern-day power players in Beverly Hills and beyond. But it is the story behind her rise that makes her truly remarkable. Born in Lebanon and raised with strong cultural values, she developed a deep sense of resilience and ambition early in life. While many first noticed her through The Real Housewives of Dubai, Nina is far more than a television personality. Her wealth is tied to strategic investments in technology, cryptocurrency, and real estate, areas that continue to shape the future of global finance. She is married to Manaf Ali, a business mogul who is co-founder of Phoenix Group, a prominent UAE-based cryptocurrency company. Alongside her husband, Nina has positioned herself at the forefront of digital wealth, where fortunes are built not just with money, but with vision. She is a successful founder of a premium fruitcake company named Fruitcake, which has also brought a considerable amount of wealth to her doorstep. What makes Nina stand out is her ability to balance visibility with substance. She understands how to present a life of luxury while quietly expanding her financial footprint behind the scenes. Her ventures and partnerships generate significant returns, and while exact figures remain private, her influence in high-value markets continues to grow. Her lifestyle is nothing short of extraordinary. With access to elite properties in Dubai and Beverly Hills, Nina lives in spaces that reflect modern elegance and status, from private jets to exclusive gatherings with influential figures. Every aspect of her life speaks to a level of success that is both aspirational and commanding. Beyond the wealth, Nina carries herself with warmth and authenticity, maintaining strong personal connections and a grounded outlook despite her elevated status. She continues to rise, not just as a figure of luxury, but as a symbol of what is possible in a rapidly evolving world. Number 3. Margot Perot. Net worth, $5.8 billion. Here we come to a real estate mogul and the queen of investments. Margot Perot represents a level of wealth and influence that operates far beyond the spotlight, the kind of power that does not need attention because it already controls the room. Closely associated with Dallas, her story is deeply tied to legacy, strategy, and the ability to preserve and expand massive wealth over time. She is the widow of H. Ross Perot, a technology entrepreneur and former presidential candidate. In 2019, after her husband's death, Margot Perot stepped into a financial world built on billion-dollar investment. And though she inherited a major part of the wealth, what makes her intriguing is how she continues to sustain and elevate that legacy with quiet precision. Margot Perot commands an estimated net worth of $5.8 billion, placing her among the most powerful women connected to elite financial circles. Her wealth is rooted in diversified investments, including real estate, corporate holdings, and long-term financial strategies that continue to generate substantial returns. While she is not known for founding flashy brands or chasing public recognition, fortunes like hers are acknowledged as part of America's enduring wealth class, where influence is measured in assets, not attention. As a matter of fact, she is the 679th person on Forbes' list of world billionaires today, commanding quiet wealth that speaks for itself. Her connection to Beverly Hills adds another layer to her influence. In this world, owning prime real estate is not just about luxury, it is about positioning, access, and control. Her properties, alongside those in Texas, reflect a lifestyle built on exclusivity, privacy, and refined taste. Expansive estates, carefully curated interiors, and access to elite networks define the environment she moves in. What truly sets Margot apart is her philanthropy as she continues to give back to society with her support for the Perot Museum of Nature and Science and the Global Fund for Children. Today, Margot carries her wealth with a sense of calm authority, remaining grounded while operating at an extraordinary level of financial power. Number 2. Peggy Cherng net worth. 7.3 billion. Peggy Cherng is the co-founder and co-CEO of Panda Express. Without doubt, many refer to her as the embodiment of strategic brilliance, a woman whose influence stretches from boardrooms to billion-dollar industries. Yet she moves with a quiet confidence that commands respect without needing applause. Born in China, Peggy's early life was shaped by determination and an unrelenting drive to succeed. She pursued higher education with precision, earning degrees in engineering that would later become the foundation for her rise in business, a path far from ordinary for women of her time. Today, Peggy Cherng commands an estimated net worth of $7.3 billion, a fortune she built alongside her husband and business partner, Andrew Cherng, through the creation and expansion of Panda Express. From a single location to a global empire with thousands of restaurants, her visionary leadership transformed a simple concept into a multi-billion-dollar powerhouse, generating billions in annual revenue and redefining fast casual dining worldwide. Forbes and other luxury platforms regularly recognize Peggy as one of the most influential self-made women in business, a rare figure whose expertise and instinct shape entire industries. Her lifestyle reflects the scale of her success, with properties spanning Beverly Hills, Las Vegas, and other elite enclaves, each estate exemplifying elegance, discretion, and refined taste. Every asset, from luxury homes to private ventures, underscores a life built on calculated risk, impeccable judgment, and the ability to maintain control in every space she occupies. What makes Peggy truly admired, however, is how she navigates this immense power with grounded sophistication. She combines a sharp mind with a quiet humanity, showing that strength and warmth can coexist at the highest levels. Peggy Cherng continues to win in every space she enters, not just because of her wealth, but because of the precision, vision, and determination behind it, making her one of the most compelling and respected women in Beverly Hills. Number 1. Lynda Resnick. Net worth: $10.8 billion. Lynda Resnick is the co-owner of the Wonderful company, FIJI Water, Wonderful Pistachios, POM Wonderful. She is the definition of a boss billionaire bitch, a woman whose influence and vision extend across industries and continents. Born in Brooklyn, she grew up with a sharp mind and an insatiable curiosity, traits that would later define every move she made. From an early age, Lynda understood the value of strategy, hard work, and timing, skills that propelled her far beyond the ordinary into a world of billion-dollar decisions. Today, Lynda Resnick commands an estimated net worth of $10.8 billion, a fortune she built alongside her husband, Stuart Resnick, through their ownership of the Wonderful company. Their empire includes iconic brands like FIJI Water, Wonderful Pistachios, and POM Wonderful, all generating billions annually and redefining industries through innovation, marketing mastery, and strategic acquisitions. Forbes and other luxury platforms consistently recognize Lynda as one of the most powerful self-made women in business, a visionary whose instincts continue to shape markets worldwide. Her lifestyle reflects the scale of her empire, with luxurious estates in Beverly Hills and other exclusive locations. Each property is a statement of elegance, from sprawling mansions to carefully curated assets that reflect taste, influence, and sophistication. Lynda moves through these spaces with authority, commanding respect while maintaining an air of approachable power that few can match. What sets Lynda apart is her presence. She carries herself with confidence, intelligence, and an unshakable sense of purpose. Every decision she makes, every empire she expands, is a testament to her ability to win at the highest levels, not by chance, but by design. Lynda Resnick continues to dominate in every space she enters, admired not just for her wealth but for the relentless drive, vision, and authenticity that define her, making her one of the most compelling women in Beverly Hills. And that's it for today's video. Which of these women fascinated you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments section below, and don't forget to like, share this video, and subscribe to Her Status for more fascinating stories.